Casey. This is my third time trying to record this video for you. So hopefully this time it works. So I'm excited to be on the charts with you guys today. I wanted to do this video like ASAP because I see a potential setup happening that's going to be a major move in the market, and I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm going to do my top-down analysis. The pair that I'm looking at is GBPUSD, and I'm on TradingView. And like I said, I'm just going to do the regular thing that I normally do, the top-down analysis. So I identify my swing high and my swing low on each level. And remember, I've got all of these templates already saved, so I don't have to go in and color code each section. And if you don't remember, the swing high and the swing low, or actually let's just do a low, is you have a low center candle, and then you got two candles to the left that are higher and two candles to the right that are higher as well, right? And so I go through each time frame and I do the same thing. So this is my obvious low. My next swing high is this level. And then people always ask, like, well, do you go back a year? Do you go back 2 years? Like, you're not looking at time, you're looking at the graphical high. So this was the swing high before this last swing high, right? It was the highest level on the chart. And then you had a high and you had a low, and then price came up and created a new high. So that's your most recent high. So I've completed the long term. So I'm going down to the daily, and I just do the same thing on each time frame. And I clean up my charts just a little bit as I go in because I can see a little bit better. And so I'm looking for my next swing high and swing low. Swing high, swing low, swing high. So this is going to be my daily level, daily resistance, and I've already got it color coded. I don't like going in and doing that. So this is technically a low, but I don't see a lot recently that has happened here besides like 2 or 3 touches. So I'm going to take this up because I think this is definitely a level of support. It's just not a key level. You've got way more action happening here. And so I'm going to put my line here, right? Because look, we got more touches. And if we took this all the way, let me see, took this all the way across. Oh, that's too high. Hold on. There we go. So if we took this all the way across, we see that price acted as support here. Price acted as resistance here. Price acted as support here. Price acted as some form of support. You got a long wick there, so price probably dipped down and then came back up. Price acted as resistance here, and price acted as resistance here. So I'm more confident in, I'm actually going to move this down a little. I'm more confident in this level as being support than I am this level. Because I know for sure, like, well, not for sure, but price should come down here. And so I've identified my daily support. So now I'm going to identify, I'm going to drop down to the 4-hour and identify my next high. And I'm not going to look for a level, a 4-hour support, because we're at a key level right now. We're at daily support, right? That's the next level that I'm going to pay attention to. So I see a level. I wonder if you guys see the 4-hour resistance level, but price is at a critical level right now. Critical level. So I'm going to go ahead. I hope you guys see it, and I'm going to identify it. It's right here. Now I know you're like, why did you pick that? So let me label this. This is my 4-hour resistance, right? And so if we look at this chart, we see that price has tried to break this area several times. And so I'll mark it out so you can see it. Oops. So I'm just going to get my brush tool. So price tried to break through here. Price tried to break through here. Price came up, broke through, and then retested and used this area as support here. Then it broke back down, retested, resistance. Retested, resistance. And so now price is in the zone. So I'm already in a sell on this one. And this would be the zone that I would look to enter. Now, I'm not telling you to enter here. This is what I would do. If you decide to take this trade, that's on you. I'm not a financial advisor. So I'm going to mark this as my 4-hour zone. And then I'm going to mark this as my daily zone. I don't want to go back that far though. I'm going to put it here. And I mark like from a wick to the bottom of the body of a candle, so that I can know any time frame that I'm on what level it is, you know. Oh, let me change my coordinates to extend it out. My cat is over here breaking stuff. Okay. And so why I think this area is it, I just want to see something too. So I'm going to pull out my Fibonacci. And I always use a Fibonacci to find like key levels and confluence in what I identify like visually. And look at there. You guys see it? Price is at a key level. Price is at the 61.8 level right now, which is a key level that typically price reacts to. So price anywhere in 38.2, 50, 61.8, price reacts there. Now price could push up a little bit higher, but I don't anticipate price pushing all the way up here, just because the area, the real strong area is at this level, in this zone, right? And so I'm going to mark this because this would be the zone that I would enter. So I'm going to label this my demand zone. And then I'm going to grab a call out tool so that when I come back to this chart, I can remember why I marked that way. So I'm going to put entry zone. Now theoretically, based off of what I know about Fibonacci, because this is here at the 61.8, theoretically it should go to the 1618. However, we have a very strong level of support in between this and the 618. So price would need to break this level in order for me to stay with the idea that it's going to continue to the D extension, right? Okay, so now I'm just going to get out my rays. And I'm just drawing my trend lines. And actually, let me do that over because that is not right. So I'm going to draw from my lowest point. And I'm going to touch, not cutting through candles, only the next highest point. So like a tabletop. And so price has already crossed under the uptrend line. And so it's at a critical level now. It could go up, but I really don't believe that's what's going to happen. And then I'm going to draw my downtrend line, because if it breaks through my downtrend line, then I know that it is no longer a sale. So I'm just going to change the color so that I know what it is. And I'm going to take this fib off here. Right? Okay. And then we said that this is the next major level that price should come to. So I'm going to, oh no. So I need that, and then I'm going to label this as my support. So, I mean my take profit zone. Perfect. Now there's another level in between here and here that I think would be critical, and I'm gonna identify that as here, and I'm gonna call this intermediate support because that's the next level that's bound to change if the way I have this mapped out goes as planned. And so I'm gonna draw a zone here. And I'm just going from the top of the wick to the top of the body of the candle. And I'm going to label this intermediate zone. I go to coordinates and I extend my price bar to take it all the way across. So visually, I like to draw out what I think I'm going to see. Visually, I believe I'm going to see this. Now, there's going to be waves in between. It's not going to go exactly like this, but the overall move of what I anticipate to complete my analysis, that's what I'm expecting to see. And so, what is this? Let me see. I would put my stop loss just above, and I'm going to label it stop loss. See how quick it is when you have these saved? And actually, I might go just a little bit further down. Alright, so that's my stop loss. Let me see how many pips that is. So if I were to get in, they'd probably put me in. If I were to get in now, they'd probably put me somewhere like that. So let's call the stop loss 35 pips, right? Let me circle where I would enter. So anywhere in that zone is, I would say, safe to enter. And we are looking at, about a 350 pip move. Can you say payday? This is a great setup. A great setup. So that's what I'm expecting to see. And so what I'll do, I'll go over to my calculator, my handy dandy calculator. And let me clear this out, because I've been watching this all day, right? I've had my eye salivating on this drop, waiting for it to happen. All right, so the link to the calculator is below this video. I encourage you to download it. I'll do a whole video on risk to reward setup and why it makes sense to use a calculator. I didn't start using one until very late in the game, and that's when I started to see improvement in my trading. So you would go here, you would put in your account size. So I'm putting in my account size, and then I'm going to select the pair that I am trading, which is GU, and then what we say, a 35 pip stop loss. And I only want to get one position. And so here you choose your risk. So if I want to be very conservative and I don't want to lose more than 1/4% on this trade, it tells me if I don't want to lose more than $125, I can not take a position larger than $3.57 per pip based on my setup with a 35 pip stop loss. If I say, hey, I want to be a little more aggressive, let's go ahead, let's do 0.5%, right? I lose 0.5%. And so you're telling the system, I don't want to lose more than $250 on this trade. With this setup, what changes this is a stop loss. So if I go 40 pip stop loss, then my position size gets lower. If I put in a lower stop loss, then my position size gets higher. So let's go back, 35 pips. So I can't take more than $7.14. So I want to see like my potential profit that I would earn. I just go over to the excuse me, this side of the calculator. Excuse me. And I would put in the same pips, obviously, that I put in over here. And you only fill out the boxes that are outlined in green. And I'm going to put in my account size. And then I'm going to put in the number of pips that I'm looking to earn, which was, I believe, 347.5. So this, again, this calculator just verifies what we put over here, that the maximum position size I can take if I only want to lose, only want to risk $250. And I stand to make off of a $8.33 lot size, $2,895.83, right? So that just gives you single profit. Put in my pair, which is GBPUSD. I would put sell. This is just notes, like when you come back and check. And I would say price is rejecting off of 61.8 fib level. Price has historically rejected this level 3 times this year. Also 4-hour resistance. And so that's just to remind me, you know, if I come back and I look and I'm trying to figure out, like, why did I take this trade? I'll know. And so now I'm just going to put in my account size. And here you select like what risk you want to take. Same thing as the calculator above. So we set 0.5% risk. And so it's telling me the same thing. I can't take more than $8.33. We know we stand to make 347 pips and 50 cents. And there we have it. This is a beautiful setup. 11-1. Like this is a trade you should take. Like the system will tell you, like green if it's like higher up on the priority list, like yellow if it's okay, red if the setup is not really good. If it's less than 1-to-1, it's telling you not to take it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but this is just a tool that should help you in trading. So it tells me that I would lose. I'm risking $250 to make $2,800 on this setup. And then if you have multiple pairs, you would go in and you would put the same thing, and you could change like your account risk that you want to take, and it'll change it with it. So this is a great setup. Oh, it's already moving. I'm glad I'm already in it. Look at it go. I'm excited about this. So I hope that this was helpful to you guys. Go ahead, download the calculator. The link is below. I'm going to do a whole video on why it's important for risk management, proper risk management, and mapping out your trades before you take them so that you can become consistently profitable. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I got this late in the game. I was just taking trades just to take them. And that wasn't the right way to do it. And so now that I have a system, I don't have to win every trade. I just have to take the highest setups in order to yield me the biggest return. So also please like the video if it was helpful for you. Let me know below what part was helpful or what part you might need more clarity on. I'll be happy to assist. And then also there is a link if you want to get like free training. We train weekly in our Facebook group, and we would love to have you. And there are 2 trainings a week, so if you're interested in getting more information about that, go ahead and complete the click the link below. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this trade goes our way. I'll put the link so you can monitor it below, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.